Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to February, month of love, Valentine, and everything. I'm not going into Valentine. Nope. I'm here to talk about something even more serious than Valentine, even much better than Valentine. And it's something that people don't normally get to hear until the year is getting to an end, and they will sit down and be like, they wish they heard this earlier so they could put it into practice. And that's what I'm coming to share today. I'm sharing it in February, the second month of the year, so that you have 10 months to put it into practice and come and share your testimony. A lot of people pray, a lot of people fast, a lot of people read their Bible, but then they don't fully see the manifestation of God, like how they have read in the Bible that God was doing so many things. Even amongst your friends, they have so many testimonies, and you don't really experience that kind of testimonies. You don't really get to have one of your own, and you ask yourself what's happening. You are doing so many things, but at the end of the day, there's a fundamental thing we all forget to do, which is that as we were born, as we came on earth to worship God. We came on earth to worship God. We came on earth to be obedient to God with our bodies. Do you get it? And that is something people keep forgetting, that it's not just about hearing the word, it's also about doing the word. Because a lot of people like this verse a lot. Ephesians chapter 3 verse 20. God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we could ask or think, according to the power that works in you. When you can have a relative who is a member of parliament, your uncle can be the president, but depending on your relationship with your uncle, there are some things you cannot do. Your relationship with your uncle, how deep your relationship with your uncle is, has a way of affecting your ability to do certain things in the country, because your uncle is the president. Do you get it? It's the same thing with God. Your relationship with God shows you the extent to which God's power can manifest through you. And that relationship with God is built through worship and obedience. Sometimes I even see them as the same thing, because the Bible says that you should offer yourselves as a holy and present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to Him, which is your reasonable service. Some of them also say the best way to worship God, basically. So sometimes I feel like they are similar, but it's the obedience. Do you get it? There are so many scriptures that speak to so many things, but one thing they tell you is that listening to the word is not. It's you've done like 30% of the work. You need to hear it to know what to do. So that's very important. Doing it is the biggest part. The blessing comes from doing. All the people who have been blessed in the Bible, their blessings came from doing. David's blessing came from doing. Abraham's blessing came from doing. Esther's blessing came from doing. Jesus was never hungry. Jesus did not lack anything. All of those blessings, they came from doing. All of them had one thing in common. First of all, they prioritized God, and then they made sure to do according to what was written in the Bible, not just talking it, but walking it. The Bible says that you should offer your body as a holy and living sacrifice, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. You are here to serve God. It's your body that you use to serve God. In your body, you forget that in your body, your eyes serve God, your ears serve God, your feet serve God, your hands, your thoughts. Now, your eyes, what you look at, serving God. Where you focus your visions, where you focus your goals, serving God. What you listen to, what you feed into your mind, into your heart, serving God. Your feet, where you go, the places you take yourself to, serving God. With your hands, what do you do with your hands? What do you use your hands to do? Do you use your hands to always, is it things that will glorify God or things that will bring you closer to the devil? Your thoughts, what do you meditate on? What do you think about? What do you allow to stay in your mind? Your heart, what stays in your heart? Is it anger? Is it resentment? Sometimes we don't focus on these things, and these things take us away from God, and they prevent us from working that obedience factor. The reason why the blessings don't manifest is because the power that is in you is not enough to allow the power of God to manifest. The power that is in you, your relationship with God, if you like, remove the power from there, look at it this way. Your relationship with God is not strong enough for God's power to manifest through you. That is the reason why your blessings don't come. Some people, if you realize it with some people, you realize that no, at workplace, they are so good. Their work is going on and everything. When you go to their marriages and their families, everything is gone haywire. It's because they are applying certain things in the Bible and it's helping their work, but they are not applying it in in their marriages and in their families. So the families are some way. you are at work, you are patient, you are learning from people, you are trying to honor people. Then when you go home, you don't honor your wife, you don't honor your parents, you don't honor your siblings. You are always fighting, you don't know how to forgive, but you are doing all of those things at work. So the blessing is going to the workplace, but it's not going to where? The house. It's not going to the family. And sometimes that's how it is. Majority of the time, whenever you have a problem with God, the problem is not God, the problem is you. There is something you are not doing, because people are doing it and the blessing is coming. So that means that there's something you are not doing. It's about worship and obedience. That's the secret to this 2026. This miraculous 2026 you want to experience. It's about worship and obedience. Lock in with the obedience. God said forgive. Don't hold it in you. God said give to people. Don't think of the money you are losing. Put it in your mind that you are giving to God. You are praying and you are giving to God. This 2026, God is your goal. Heaven is your goal. If the person is your goal, do what the person wants. That's where the obedience factor comes in. Whenever you obey something in the Bible, you understand and you obey it, you are doing what He wants. And that is where the blessings will come inside. Give yourself a challenge. Dedicate the next 3 months. 2 months, God put it's even far. You can even do 1 month. Lock in obedience. Like, try and embody the Bible, especially Jesus, how He led His life. Try and do it. Give yourself about 3 months and see the kind of testimonies you have. See how some people who treated you differently see how some people who treated you with more animosity close their doors to you, or even open their doors to you because now you're doing things differently. That's favor. That's favor working for you because you decided to prioritize God in obedience. And now He said, okay, since my son is so focused on me, every other thing he needs, I will give it to him. And I think that's the secret that people should know now than to know later. Know it in February, the second month, than you going to find out in November or December and be had I known. We don't do that here. We do prevention is better than cure. So now we know this. Let's put it into practice and let's see the kind of testimonies that we also produce with our lives. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best in February. It is my prayer that God will give you the strength, the grace, and the will, and the ability to do and walk in His perfect will and what the word requires of us. I wish you all the best. Peace.